just made $68,000 this month, and it wasn't from sales or crypto. All you have to do is go to smbmarket.com and buy a business for around $40,000 a month. Now, stay with me here. That business is already generating 10 to 20K a month and is listed for around 50 to 150. There's so many old people out there who are not technologically advanced and keep everything on paper. They're old, they don't care about scaling it, and they just want to list it and get rid of it. And the best part is that all the employees stay. Let me show you, for example. There's restaurants, roofing companies, breweries, salons, you name it. I was looking into this Pilates studio. It's making $4,000 to $10,000 a month, and it's listed for $70K. I guarantee you they're running businesses the old way, doing everything on paper. You take out an SBA loan, put 5% down, and you're good to go. If you buy it, install a few simple modern systems, within 6 months, you'll begin to profit. Even if you don't do anything to it and you keep it as is, you're still gonna profit because it's a good business. Everyone wants to go out and build their own thing from scratch, and they just end up failing. Buy something that's already working and make it better.
There's 5 boring businesses that can make you a millionaire. And you can buy any of these to scale it, and the last one's not crappy at all. Number 1, laundromat, $100,000 a year. Number 2, dumpster rental / junk removal, $150,000 a year. Number 3, a commercial cleaning service, $200,000 a year. Number 4, septic tank services, $300,000 a year. And number 5, portable toilet rentals, $400,000 a year. Any of these can put you on the path to becoming a millionaire.
I'm not trying to get your hopes up, but if you play your cards right, you can be a millionaire in the next 18 months. Now, here's how you're going to do it. First things first, you are going to stop trying to start every side hustle, every business idea, and you are going to buy a cash flowing business, a boring business, right? It don't got to be fancy. I'm talking about a self-storage facility, a laundromat, a daycare, like businesses that people actually need, that local coffee shop. Here's how we really going to play it smart. This is not the economy to be using your cash or your credit for anything. You want to get creative with your financing option. My favorite financing option is called seller financing. This is when me and the seller come up with a payment arrangement and loan agreement, and I make monthly payments on the business. So for instance, I just went to go check out a dog bar. It's like, a little doggy hangout spot, right? They wanted about $50,000. I negotiated them down to $30,000, and now I'm going to make monthly payments on that business. It brings in about $6,000 in profit a month. So we're coming up with some reasonable payments on what I should be paying them and how long we're going to do, this long term for. But I didn't have a credit check, didn't have to put any money down, and I'm about to have an asset that literally has customers right now walking into the door. So if you really want to become financially free, own assets that actually...
Here are 5 boring business ideas that millionaires have that you can literally start. Number 1 is an office cleaning company. You can make up to $360,000 per year. Number 2 is junk removal. We're talking about furniture, debris, appliances, and that's worth about $240,000 per year. Next is a self-service laundromat. This is expensive to start, but annually you can make up to $400,000. Next is a parking lot leasing business. If you have land or some space that cars can park, you can make up to $120,000 per year. As a bonus, you can start a t-shirt printing company. Startup cost is low, and you can make up to $300,000 per year if done right.
I just started offering commercial laundry services, and I just picked up a check from one of the hotels that I'm servicing, $12,000. All I have to do is pick up the laundry, do the laundry, package the laundry all nicely, and get it delivered to them every single week. And that is the best part. It's reoccurring. Every single month I'm gonna make that $12,000. Let's talk about the $650 that I'm making every single month from a beauty salon that I just go once a week, pick up their laundry, and drop it back off. That may seem like a little, $650, but if you have a beauty salon, a hotel, a fitness center, a restaurant, a medical facility, or multiple of each, it's insane how much money these boring businesses have to offer. And some of y'all are still questioning, is this for me? Like, can I do this? Yes, you literally can. I have 5 kids. My oldest just started kindergarten. Like, if I could do it with 5 kids.
Most of my friends that are multimillionaires own boring businesses, and it made me realize that boring businesses don't make boring money. See, while most people are focused on the sexy, fancy businesses like clothing brands, subscription boxes, beauty brands, some people are making serious riches in the boring niches. And as I studied my friends, I realized that their businesses are so lucrative because they're absolute essentials. They're necessities. That it doesn't matter if we're going to a recession, if we have a pandemic, the everyday person, including the government and large organizations, still need the services that they offer. Look at most boring businesses. Those are the businesses that are franchised. It's the care homes, it's the waste management companies, it's the HVAC companies, it's the cleaning companies. Those are the companies that are nationwide. And franchising is one of the best ways to build your business empire. You essentially get other people to pay to help you build your empire in different places in the same country or even across the world. Typically, some of the most profitable boring businesses are the ones that private equity are buying up left, right, and center. Boring businesses help you build generational wealth. Boring businesses help you look after your kids and your family. Boring businesses help you have location freedom. What's crazy is most of my friends who own those boring businesses now own the sexy businesses. They own the lounges, the restaurants, the clothing brands, but it all was because of the birth of the boring business. If they started the sexy businesses first, they probably would never have made it because it's too volatile. So please do not be embarrassed when people slate you for building such companies. It could be a cleaning company and saying, oh my gosh, you own a cleaning company, because you and I both know the money isn't boring.
Daycares, funeral homes, real estate. People are born every single day. People pass away every single day. And everybody needs a roof over their head. That was some of the most valuable knowledge I received as a teenager. And when I look around as a full-grown adult, I'm looking at the daycares, bro. They make money. The funeral homes, they services and stuff, they make money. And then whether you got commercial or residential real estate, like, it's money in it. There's a lot of equity in there. And with those three things, like, you will forever have, some kind of business. It's like recession proof. And that's what really drew me into real estate. It's like somebody always gotta have somewhere to live. Like, you can't go wrong with it. So it's like, dang, I see the vision now. And even though I wouldn't want to be hands-on with a daycare or, running any kind of funeral homes or nothing like that, I can see why so many other successful people have their hands in it. Like, it's a guy I follow on Instagram, and he was saying, he owned a gym. He into fitness, but he started naming all the things he owned, and it's a daycare. I think he got some kind of hair care stuff. And so it's like these really, recession-proof businesses that are really gold mines if you know how to market it, if you know how to do this, that, and the third. The government can fund them. Like, it's really a no-brainer. I'm gonna make another video on this, but the boring businesses, that's where the money is.
You don't have to start a business, you can buy one. Here's the top 3 sites you can use to find them. If you're looking for an online business or e-commerce brand, Flippa is going to be the website for you. You can buy blogs, Shopify stores, Amazon stores, and even YouTube channels, some that are cash flowing and profitable that already come with vendors and inventory. The next site you're going to want to use is acquire.com. They also have online and e-commerce businesses as well. Last but not least is LoopNet. This is where you're going to find brick and mortar businesses. You can filter by various different industries to find the perfect business for you. Follow for more biz buying tips.
8 of the most profitable businesses that have the lowest failure rate that are quietly making people millionaires. I know people who run some of the businesses I'm about to talk about that are now turning over multiple millions. The last business is literally one of my favorites. So if you own the last business I'm about to talk about, please do not hate me for sharing with the people. But 75% of millionaires and people who are financially free are business owners. You have to own assets. Number 1 are home care agencies that specialize in nursing care. So that means they need to provide skilled nursing care to support clients who have stomas or nasogastric tubes, etc. Oftentimes people who start these businesses are working directly with private insurance companies or local government organizations like the local authority, and they could be charging more than £100 an hour to service these clients who might need more than 40 hours of this type of care a week. And statistics shows that 80% of these types of businesses are still operating after 5 years. And that's because these businesses are recession proof. It doesn't matter what happens, people still need care, and we have an aging population as well. This is a big business literally all across the world, and it seems a little bit crazy to me that nursing care agencies should make so much money, but I literally watched a video about a lady saying she started a nursing care agency in the US in Atlanta 5 years ago, and she now turns over $5 million. That's insane. Number 2 are transportation businesses, but specifically niche ones like specialist medical couriers who are transporting anything from dangerous goods to radioactive material to vaccinations with pharmaceutical companies to cryogenic material, all the way right through to specialist passenger transport in the form of home to school transport. Nobody's actually talking about home to school transport online, and it's low-key kind of weird when I know there are people who are literally making 5,000 plus a week with one school bus transporting anywhere from 8 to 10 children for 4 to 5 hours a day. Home to school transportation businesses, you're working directly with government organizations who set aside billions yearly specifically to cater for that type of service. Number 3 are small business accounting firms who have typically profit margins anywhere from 20 to 40%, which is incredibly high. Millions of small business owners need to use accountants in order to file year-end accounts. Average accounting companies will charge you anywhere from £1,200 right up until £3,000 a year simply to do this. For an accounting firm that has just 200 customers, 200 multiplied by £1,200, you're earning almost £250,000. So you have the opportunity to make millions, especially when you add on additional services where you charge your clients for VAT, bookkeeping, payroll. I mean, the list goes on. 200 clients might sound like a lot to you, but you need to realize that there are millions, millions of business owners who use accounting firms every single day. Number 4 are niche cleaning companies who typically can have profit margins from 15 to 30%, if not more, especially when they are niche. The companies who make the most money in cleaning are typically the ones who work with industries in high risk. So we're talking about construction in medical and healthcare sector, biohazard cleaning. Think about what the pricing strategy would look like for a cleaning company who specializes in cleaning biohazard scenarios, maybe blood, etc., versus someone who's just cleaning a residential property. The price difference is quite literally in the hundreds. Typically, those niche cleaning companies end up working with larger organizations here, or even government bodies for the most part, which means they make way more money and they have longer contracts, which means they have more sustainability within their business. Number 5 are waste management companies, and oftentimes these businesses are so successful because they have 2 business models in one. They take away your waste, which could either be liquid waste, it could be infectious waste. If you work in healthcare settings, it could be shredding of confidential material, but they also are transportation businesses. So they're charging you for both of these services and are making bank. Really, waste management companies are essentially, it's a middleman business because they are simply the ones that are picking up the waste, and they do have to have certain licenses, except another company who then actually disposes of the waste for the most part. One of my businesses needs to use specialist waste management companies, and I was absolutely gobsmacked at how much I was being quoted for just for clinical waste and also infectious water waste. Number 6 is real estate, and many real estate businesses typically have an 86% success rate, but not real estate just in the way that you think about it. Like most people are doing Airbnb, but some people have branched into higher ticket market forms of real estate and combined it with supported living. So they will own the property, get paid rent, but also they will offer the service of supported living where they cater to either children, adults, people with disabilities, and actually get paid by the government and different organizations to house those people and also look after their needs in the homes. Number 7 are home care businesses such as roofing, HVAC, garage door fixes. This guy built a £250 million business fixing people's garages. Number 8, my personal favorite, are laundromats, but not the way you think about it, because everybody's talking about how laundromats are super successful, but nobody's talking about the medical serviced laundromats like these ones here, making millions servicing hospitals, care homes, GP practices, with specializing in cleaning of infectious soiled laundry. And laundromats for the most part have